Hey folks, so now that the big beautiful bill, it looks like it's going to completely pass. The Senate was the biggest hurdle. The House is going to happen rather quickly from what I understand without too many changes, and President Trump recently tweeted about it or posted on Truth Social, and I shared that with you on the last video. What do we have to look forward to? I think this is it. Omega-sized candles, okay? And not just for that reason. That's one reason. But check out the next 3 to 4 videos we're going to put out, because I'm going to show you the Treasury Secretary, people at Franklin Templeton, and others, the cryptos are also talking about what is to come, what is going to add value to the blockchain. There's a lot of things that are going to contribute to the huge and quick rise of value of these networks. These networks are going to hold and transfer value. It's not going to be just one. And here's a little video real quickly from, who's this guy? Matt Hougan. And just to give you an idea of who he is. Matt Hougan is a prominent figure in the fields of cryptocurrency, exchange-traded funds, and financial technology. He currently serves as a chief investment officer at Bitwise Asset Management, the world's largest provider of cryptocurrency index funds, managing over $10 billion in assets. In this role, he oversees the investment strategies and drives the development of innovative crypto products of both retail and institutional investors. Just to give you an idea of who he is. And this video it's pretty compelling. He says, he tells the audience that we will see these Omega candles where Bitcoin goes from $100,000 to $125 overnight. I fully believe this is going to happen, and it may even happen with Bitcoin as well for the time being, but it's definitely going to happen with all those blockchains and networks that have utility. And you're going to see that very quickly, which is what's going to price a lot of people out of buying a meaningful amount of any digital asset. When I say meaningful amount, I mean something that can 10 to 100x overnight. And that's the kind of stuff that can really, I mean, imagine if you put in 100 grand and all of a sudden it becomes $1 million within a week, just to give you an example. And that has happened in cryptocurrency many times over the past 10 to 14 years. So it can happen, but once you add real institutional value, the institutions are coming in because of rules, regulations, legal clarity for the whole industry. Then they're going to pour the existing asset classes into these blockchains. And that's going to be a transfer of wealth, if you will. So check out what he has to say. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bookmark. We'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time.
All the demand you just outlined for Bitcoin that you see, and then your target for end of year.
Yeah.
What do you think is most likely in terms of the way it gets there? Right? Are we going to see these Omega candles where Bitcoin goes from 100 to 125 overnight?
Yes.
Or what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I think they're air gaps because I do think the selling is behaviorally driven. I think that's the only rational explanation for why it's essentially treaded sideways and then ripped and treaded sideways, 72K and 100K. So I think it's behaviorally driven. What that means to me is once it releases its tether, which is an unfortunate word in crypto, once it releases its connection to 100K and it gets above that gravity, I do think it probably rips up to like 125K. So I think it's going to be a punctuated equilibrium of fast moves and sideways movements as it sort of burns through these behavioral reserves. Yeah, I guess that's my answer.